Our next abstraction is based on the art of Fritz Scholder. You should have watched a couple videos about him just to understand what he's doing, why he's important, and how he uses color. Now, in the Indian Not Indian video, Fritz Scholder says you need to balance accident and discipline. And we're calling this kind of an expressionist style because he's using vibrant colors, abstracted colors, to help tell the story he wants to tell. We see that everything is, we can recognize this as recognizable objects, but lots of changes he does. He distorts things quite a bit. You are going to do a self-portrait. So here's my example. Using the color meaning charts that you can find on Classroom, you can find which colors represent different characteristics. So I chose blue because as an art teacher I need to be patient and calm. I chose yellow because you have to have inspiration, you have to be positive, and red because you have to be passionate and have energy. I also chose kind of rounded lines because you have to be flexible, you have to make changes. If I made geometric lines, harsh lines, that might be showing strength. So all of the choices that you make matter. They help tell the story. So what you're going to do first is just plan. Make a list of different identities. We're all more than just one person. Right? For instance, I'm an art teacher. I'm also a father. I'm a husband. I'm a brother. I'm a friend. I'm a worker, an employee, I suppose. An artist. So all of those things are important. So make a list of what's important to you. Maybe you're an athlete, a musician. Maybe your religion's important. Your ethnicity might be important. Your family. And then take one of those, or maybe a couple of them, and list the qualities that you need. So, for instance, if I'm an older brother or sister, right, I might have to be very patient. I have to be kind of strong. I have to be a bit of a teacher. Right? What qualities do you need to be a Muslim or a Christian or a Buddhist? And then figure out what colors represent those qualities. And that will help you make those color choices for your abstraction. And you can draw it with crayons, with colored pencils, with markers, with whatever you have around. Here are some examples. You can be fairly representative, right? Kind of realistic if you like, or you can go more and more abstract. Because remember, there are degrees of abstraction. Notice on the left how those colors, those warm colors in the background really create this feeling of energy, right? This person, I think, has a lot of passion. There's green in them. That could mean maybe they're into the natural world. There's purple, which is associated with mystery. So there's lots of different ways you can do this. Kind of have fun with it. Play around with the shapes, the colors. Now here's an example. I used a picture of myself as a reference image to outline this, and fairly realistically. So I'm mostly just kind of abstracting the colors. And I'm using crayons because I have those around, and crayons are actually really nice to use. So I'm starting out very softly, right? Not getting super dark right away. I'm holding the crayons very lightly. And then where I want to go back and add color, I put a little more pressure on there. Right? I'm putting some bold orange lines to represent that I am energetic. I'm putting some blue in there for the calm, the cool. Again, this is abstract. You can color it flat, or you can add lines, add shapes. Just take your time and kind of build this up. And there's kind of a finished one that I did. And notice all the layers of crayon, right? I've added some circles in the background to kind of represent creativity. I think it's a lot of fun to color this way, and crayons are a little bit underrated as a medium. But you can use whatever you have around. So, this is the plan. List many different identities that you have, different roles you have. Choose one or two to express. Go on to Google Classroom and use the color meaning chart to help you. It should be right here. There's actually a few of them. You can look through and figure out what colors you're going to use in your abstraction. Okay, so have fun with this. Take your time, do a little planning, and come up with a nice abstraction.